members of Generation Z from Kisumu. What do you make of that? He's betraying them in a way because calling for dialogue.
We are gathered here as the leadership, as a party, and we are not going to waver about it.
As young people in Odinga.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul Akeu, the chairman of ODM County Coordinating Committee. I am Honorable Seth Chinkanga, member of County Assembly representing Market Milimani Ward.
Women leader, and
my names are Florence Savino Lango.
Ago nuero kamano kuom biro jo press.
I'm not a fan. Let us not bring confrontation.
No.
We are in the glare of the media. We are in the
now, a friend of the party wants to.
We want to say, Baba, that we truly trust that whatever you say is for us all, and it is for pushing this country and positive trajectory. We want to believe that all that you have done, and we fully believe that all that you have done is always for the general cause of the Kenyan people. Therefore, when you stood very firm and said that we must speak to each other, we want to appreciate that, because currently as we speak, we must all accept that today elections can now be done and by-elections can now be conducted across all country, across Kenya, simply because we have a fully constituted IBC in place. Just because of your concerted efforts that you made in place. That we recognize as ODM members, and we support you in that. And at no point in time we will always differ with you, because we read one of the rules in the 48 laws of power, which always talks about not outshining the master. Therefore, you are our master, and we will always be supporting you. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. Thank you. My name is Obungus Hospital Witch. Today we are gathered here as ODM members from the party leader for standing very strongly in pushing for matters good governance. The confrontation of Kenyans are also extremely unhappy with the elected leaders who they wish to recall. The signing of the bill gives the Gen Z and Kenyans generally a chance to recall the leaders they don't like. We cannot emphasize strongly enough for that going forward. The country needs an electrical body whose structure can withstand pressure, whose members inspire confidence and trust, and whose integrity is above reproach. Anything less will amount to setting the country for the fire next time. The signing of the IBC Act is therefore just but the first minor step. The big step will follow next. We want to call on all of us involved in the next processes to get the mood of the nation right, to get the expectation of Kenyans right, and get the history of Kenya election related violence right, and make a decision to make the correct decision regarding the reconstitution of IEBC.
If the finance bill trigger a flame, the IBC could trigger a fireball. We are glad that Raila has been able to see through that. Many times in the past, Raila oversight, selflessness, and patriotism has pulled this country from the precipice. We are happy that he has retained this trait and encourage him to continue on the path of constructive engagement with a view to creating a country that listens to its citizens regardless of age, faith, gender, or region of origin. Long live Kenya, long live Gen Z. Any questions? My name is Brian Nyinga and Brian Omolo, asomo Ramogi Institute of Advanced Technology. Gimomiyo wan kaka wuono, wadwa na nyiso jopiny wambe kaka Gen Z, lweny ni kodwa, lakini gima Raila oselosonwa gi gik ma Raila osetimonwa ok nyal miyo wamor ka joyudhe moko kata Gen Z moko yanyo Raila ne gik mosetimore. Raila was there, nen kuno nikech ntiere act manonego bedni gi sign. Ntiere act mar IBC mosebedo ka chandowa, to mane act no emano nyaka no bed representative kacha, nikech that was a committee that was formed. Koro anyalo kwayo joyudhe kumoro amora mantie Gen Z te ni kik wachni miwa wakao pachwa gi wechewa wanyanyogo ng'amose fight ne demokrasi mar country ni momiyo wan gi teko mar dhi oko kucho mo wach ni gini rach to kendo kwa morgo manyalo miyo wanyalo kata nyiso president ni kati timo marach ng'ano emosewuotho e yorno gik mang'eny osetimore ne to ok nyal chopo sani koro wanyalo wacho ni is a traitor. Raila Odinga has never been a traitor, is always a leader. To wadhi chung kaka jo Gen Z mag Nyanza medo wacho ni wan kaka sani Raila Odinga ok wanyal yanyo kata ok wanyal go against him. May God bless you. We as the Gen Z, we are very proud of whatever is happening. We are very proud that we can say our issues and it can be sorted. And all of this is because of the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. So don't let this problem of us right now make us start talking bad about this man. This man has been with us and he has fought for a lot of things in this country. And this IBC makes it be one of them because it gives us the right to call the leaders who are not working so that we can have a good and rightful leaders. I want to take this opportunity to ask all the Gen Z countrywide, please let's give respect to the Right Honorable Raila Odinga because he deserves it more than anyone else. May God bless you.
Repeat your name. Repeat your name.
Brian Omolo. Brian. Yes. We've always done it. Raila believes that this country is more than us. We have a country to build and we have always been building it. So the best thing that he's trying to say is that if these issues are there and they're supposed to be sorted, of which they are there and they are eating us, why can't we first sit down? We have already gone to the road. Our young people have died for this issue. Why can't we now just sit down and listen to what the government has to say about this? Because at the end of the day, they are the ones that will have to listen to us and we have to sit down. So I don't feel it's like betrayal. Like right now, because this IBC Act has been signed because there was a dialogue. Raila Odinga believes that dialogues help because he's afraid of losing the bloods of the Kenyans. Yeah.
Okay, we are gathered here as the leadership of Kisumu County ODM party. We want to make it known that as ODM party, we want to stand strongly by our leader, party leader, Raila Amolo Odinga, in all that has happened and what they discussed during the launch of the IBC bill on Tuesday, and also what was actually said by our chairman, the party chairman, Mheshimiwa Mbadi, and we are here to confirm to the to the country leadership of party and the government that we are standing very strongly with what was said as a party. We have here, and we want to repeat it, to make it known that whatever statement the party chairman gave, we are with it, and we want it also to be read here to prove that we are standing with our party leader and our party chairman in all what they are doing to bring peace into this country. So I'll ask the secretary here to read the statement that had been given by the party chairman so that it is known to all of us within this county that whatever has been said by the party is what we will stand by. And we want also to be known that we will stand with the party leader. The trend they will take or the path they will show us to do is what we will do. So please, can you read it?
My name is Arnyauri Nyang, a resident of this town and county, and a staunch supporter of ODM and Raila Odinga as the party leader. I want to read the statement that was issued to the press a day ago by the ODM National Chairman, Bwana John Mbadi. ODM statement on national conversation on youth issues. Last year, the Orange Democratic Movement took part in the protest against the finance bill, which later became law, and we protested against measures that were leading to high cost of living. We lost up to 75 people to gunshots during the protest. We were even called economic saboteurs. Party leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, was particularly targeted for assassination. Pictures and videos, clips exist of Raila Odinga being targeted inside his vehicle, but we persisted as a party and as a people. Out of that persistence came the Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission Amendment Bill 2024, which President William Ruto signed into law just the other day. We agree that it was proper and worth it that our party leader should be at that event in honor of those who were killed and maimed during the protest. At the signing ceremony the other day, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga called for a national conversation on issues being raised by the youth of Kenya and other voices on how we can create a more perfect nation that takes care of all citizens. In making that call, the party leader did what he always does. Raila Odinga always helps the country pull back from the precipice whenever we find ourselves there. There can be no doubt as a country we are at crossroads and approaching a precipice. One of us has to be magnanimous and patriotic enough to help call the country to order. Once again, Honorable Raila is being called names. As a party, we are an organized and disciplined organization. We believe in order, we believe in command. The party leader has spoken. I have also had a chance, he has also had a chance to meet and speak with him to explore the matters further. We are in agreement that his call is in the best interest of the country and will help address the emerging issues in a structured and coordinated manner. His proposals will ensure accountability, including timelines within which the issues agreed on must be realized. We therefore call upon all party members and formations to align with the support the party's position. We must also align and demand the immediate addressing of all issues being raised by the youth and across sections of Kenyans. What was signed the other day is the first bill passed by Parliament based on the recommendations of the National Dialogue Committee known as NADCO. More are on the way. NADCO was therefore not a futile exercise as some alleged. Honorable Raila Odinga was right in supporting NADCO. We believe he is now in calling for the national conversation. But the country and the detractors must make no mistake. As ODM party, And as Baba's people, we have been on the street and in Mandamano before. We never shy away from fighting, but we know when to retreat and when to advance for the sake of this great nation. Consequently, nobody should lecture us about Mandamano. We've done it before. We have been there and we can return there, but only when Baba tells us. Because all of us are supporters of Baba. For now, we stand with Baba's call on the national conversation, and we have no reason to doubt his latest proposals in this country. Signed by CPA John Mbadi, the national chairman of ODM. Call that whatever the younger generation in this nation are enjoying now is a culmination of the hard fight that Raila has been fighting all his life. This is one man who lost most of his life in jail, detention without trial. Baba was incarcerated. And therefore, we want to tell the younger generation that as much as they are doing, they're pulling with their conversation, there's need from the entire younger generation in this nation to accord Baba the respect that he deserves as Raila Odinga. Finally, Jacom has been the right side of history. This country must have a dialogue so that we sort out these issues. And now it is open to the entire nation that ODM wanted to help the people of Kenya. Our fight on the street with bullets, our fight on the street with tear gas that were being used by the police has now made the government to sign a bill which is very critical in the next coming election. We want to stand with Baba today. We'll stand with Baba at night. We'll stand with Baba tomorrow. We'll stand with Baba next month, next year, in the near futures to come. ODM power! ODM Ria! Raila Ria! Raila Tibim! God bless you.
County Assembly, and at the same time the Vice Chairman of the County Coordinating Committee. I want to support and associate myself with the sentiments of our party leader on the activities of the Tuesday where the President signed the IBC Amendment Bill, which I believe is an act today. The Amendment Bill is as a result of what was witnessed last year, where we were talking about the malpractices in IBC, and also we also demonstrated against the high cost of living, which equally the agencies are doing, and we recognize and support them. But as a party, we have our party leader. We are members of ODM, and basically I, together with most of us, we are Luos. The agencies have said that they are partyless, they are tribalist, and they are leaderless. We equally respect that because we are in a multi-party democracy whereby the aspirations of each and every individual must be recognized. And we recognize them as well on what they have been doing as enshrined in Article 37 of the Constitution. However, we want to align ourselves with our party leader, whom we believe in. And as the head of Raila Odinga mission in Kisumu County here, the Honorable Odinga, we believe in Raila Odinga today, tomorrow, even the day to come, even next year, even 2027, we believe that he is our presidential candidate, and we have to go by him. Our leaders have spoken, the Secretary General of the party spoke yesterday, the chairman equally spoke, our MPs have also added their voices on this issue. The governor of Mutembei County equally spoke yesterday. We cannot just run into fights like that. We have to weigh And as a party, we have weighed and the party leader has spoken. And we will go by the party leader. IBC has to be in place. Boundary reviews has to be done. There are wards up to date which are lacking representative, including our constituency, known as Banesa constituency. They have no representative. And as a party, we believe in the rule of law, and we have to strengthen our institutions so that what was witnessed in the years that are past is not witnessed in the coming years. And as a party, we support the party leader, and we equally recognize the agencies and what they are doing. This is a concerted effort which requires each and every Kenyan to participate in equally the pressmen. We equally recognize what you are doing in this country, highlighting the malpractices which are happening in this country. And as ODM, we support that. Awacho kama giduluo, ne joka nyanam. Ni wan kaka ODM, Kisumu County, kotelno gi chairman marwa, Paul Akeyo, gi jokombe mag sub-counties te, Aberio, gi women leaders, gi youth leaders, gi the county coordinating committee. Wawacho ni wan wa support duond jakom marwa Raila Odinga. Nikech wan jo ODM, party leader marwa en Raila Odinga, kendo wan jo Luo. Emomiyo gima nyocha no sign tich ariyo mar IBC Amendment Bill, masani koro en an act, wan wa support ni IBC nyaka bedi. Nikech nitie gik monego bed ni timo, kata kapod wagore ne ratiro mar piny mondo piny oyud wang'e. Kendo wan wa recognize agencies gik magisetimo. To gini jomoko ok nyal time kendgi. Nikech gin giwacho ni gin gionge jatendgi, gin gionge chama margi, kendo gin gionge kabila margi. To wan kaka jo ODM, jatendwa en Raila Odinga, party wa en ODM, to kendo kama wantie ni wan kaka joluo ng'enywa. Omiyo jatendwa kosewuoyo, to an kaka head of Raila Odinga mission e Kisumu ka, tija en ensure ni gigo mawachogo watero gi dhoudi matindo, kendo wawacho gi odiochieng' alanga ka piny neno ni gigo mawachogo wan nyaka walu. Kendo wan kaka jo ODM, we believe in ideologies mag ODM, we believe a party leader marwa, ni the party leader is always right. Omiyo wan waduoko nwero kamano ni weche mowachigo wadhigo mbele, kendo wamed mondo Kenya odhi mbele. Gima tin kata gima ng'eny go aduoko nwero kamano.
Kisumu County. I support what has been said here. The meeting which took place between my party leader, Honorable Raila Odinga, and the government was correct, and I support that. And the youths who are doing mandamano, be very, very careful. There are some people behind you there, and you are doing a good thing, and some people are seeing that it is not good. Then they are throwing some of the youths somewhere. Second, don't abuse my party leader in whatever he's doing in this Kenya. Kenya is for everybody. My party leader is a man of Kenya, is a man of few words, is my party leader, and is a leader of everybody. So the event which took place, I support on behalf of the women. Thank you. Florence Awino Lango, awacho ni wabed kod kue e piny ka seche ma gik makamagi dhi nyime. Ok en herowa kata ok en hero mag youths gi ka gima timre otimre negi. Notimre negi nikech piny okuok kendo piny otow kendo gik kaka nyithindo timre bende onge. Emomiyo nyithindo dhi e mandamano, to gidhi e mandamano nikech chandruok mar piny. To ka ng'ama ok nyal neno chandruok mar piny, to dhi timo moko moko winjore, to wakuong'ou Ero uru kamano.
Kaka jochama mar Kisumu County watimo mos maduong' ahinya kuom jowa moselal e mandamano duto mosebedo katimore. Wasebedo gi mandamano mang'eny nyaka manyo timore mogikni. Wasewito ngima mar jowa matindo kata jowa madongo. Mama chielo notimore ka ma nyathi ma jahigni 7 Baby Pendo no owito ngimane. Gimomiyo awacho ma en ni Kenya ne ok en kama kochakore chon. Osego lweny moselok chike mondo mi wagik kama wagikeni, momiyo our brothers and sisters miluongo ni Gen Zs koro nigi thuolo kendo gin gi articles ma ginyalo kuot. Chon kan wadhi e demonstration ne dhi to police maki to ne onge freedom of speech, ne onge freedom of association, ne onge freedom of movement. To sani koro wan gi gik manyalo wacho ni section ma kama okethore. Gigi te obiro nikech teko mar Raila Amolo Odinga. Mae momiyo wadwaro ni wariwre kaka oganda mar jo Kenya mondo wamiye luor makende ma en go, nikech e seche duto osebedo kochung' ne haki mar raia ma Kenya ka. Gimosemiyo sande momiyo nobede e jela higni 9 ne en ngima marach. Omiyo ngima marach ok ochako bedo kawuono. Ngima marach ne Raila ochako tiyo ne chon mokete detention higni 9. Kanyo onyuoli nyoro wa accept bi mondo wati. To nyaka iti king'eyo ni nitie joma nochako tijni to kendo pod tiye. Raila biro timo ne jo Kenya mo odwaro ne jo Kenya nyaka weka ni ngima maber. Omiyo gima wakwayo kuom joma tindo en gima very simple, respect. Ka sami wuoyo kuom ng'ama ng'ongo, ng'i gik mosetimo gi gik mosekelo mondo iwuo kuome kaluwore gi achievement. Kik wawuoya kwa paro ni watieko gik moko duto. Mogik wawacho ni baba Raila Amolo Odinga, an kaka Isaya kata kaka jo ODM wang'e ni pok no make mistake, nikech yore duto kuonde modhiye odhi koketowa e yo makare kendo yo maber mwaringe. Wakwayo wakeduru waduto gima timore ni Kenya karaj, gik matimore richo, to wariwre uru. Kopo ni jo Gen Z go timo wargi kocha, gibe gitima tima, wambe marwa ni wadhi gumne nyime, nikech at the end of it we are politicians. Wadwaro ni wabenya kwalu laindwa, wadwaro ni party wa, nikech all political parties iloso mondo gilos government. ODM pok oloso government. So wawuotho towards that goal. Omiyo wawuothuru kanyakla gi Gen Zs, wawuothuru kanyakla gi jo Kenya. May God bless Kenya.
The youth leader, the deputy youth leader for Kisumu County ODM. What I want to say is as follows. One, as a youth, many of us have died in mandamanos. And therefore, the only way to move the county forward is through dialogue. Nothing can happen in the country when there is no dialogue. We have to dialogue, and then we agree and disagree, and then we move forward as a country. We only have one country, and I want this to go to all youths in Kisumu County and Kenyans at large, that we only have one country, which is Kenya, and we do not have another country. And we have one president, who is Honorable William Samuel Ruto. If Baba have chosen to go and talk to Ruto to calm the temperature of this country, then we support that as youth 100%. Vijana power. And I want to say very strongly that in as much as I'm also part of Gen Zs, but I am the deputy youth leader for Kisumu County ODM. I belong to ODM. You cannot be tribeless, partyless, and even clueless. What we want to say is this: you belong to a particular tribe before you are Kenyan. Okay? So Kenya joined us together, but we come from different tribes and different sections. Gimano wacho kidho luo chalo kama. Akwayo jende duto kamora ma gintiere. Ni warit dhowa, kik wabeda joma badho gi koni. Jatendwa Raila Amolo Odinga, wang'e kaka osechandore e piny Kenya ka. Omiyo, koyiero mondo wabed kod kwe, Kenya nyalo mana dhi mbele ka wabedo kod kwe to kod winjruok. Ojende wa osetho mang'eny. Nyocha wan e mandamano Nairobi, Kisumu, kamoro amora e Kenya ka. Ne wanego joma ne polisi onego ji 75. Sani polisi osenego ji 40 gi wiye. Ok wanyal yie ni joma medo tho, vijende matho e Kenya ka. Omiyo wakwayo ni ka dialogue nyalo bet, ka winjruok nyalo bet, ma kwe bedi, ma gik moko time yo makare, ma Ruto tim gik moko kako wacho, ma ok nowacho ma dodhi otimo ma. Akwayo vijende ni mondo wakung dhowa, mondo wadhi uru mos, Nyasaye mondo gwedh gi mago.
Okay. Allow me to talk in Doluo, then I'll finish with English. Okay. Okay, an iluonga ni Sospita Obungowich. Kawuono adwa riwora gi jo party mar ODM Kisumu County. Kendo ago erokamano ne the leadership mar ODM party Kisumu County. Kendo awacho ni kaka jogo ma jokanyo mar ODM. Wawacho gi duol motegno. Ni wan wawacho ni party leader en moluor Raila Odinga. Kendo gima baba osewacho, mane gima wawinjo nikech baba ema miyowa directions kendo en ema pile ka pile o lead wa towards the right trajectory. Omiyo gima wacho, mano is what we do. Wadwa wacho ni mokwongo wadwa go erokamano ne moluor Raila Odinga. Because in the previous past, handshakes mosetimore kate Kenya kaendi gin handshake mose lead wa towards peace and tranquility. En weche mose lead wa towards positive development. Omiyo kamoro amora mar Raila Odinga oseterowa en kama wan kaka oganda mar jo ODM, wan kaka oganda ma jo Kenya, wang'eyo ni en kama ber kendo seterowa kuonde mwadwaro. Mogik, wadwa kwayo oganda matindo miluongo ni the Gen Z. Mokwongo wagonu erokamano for coming out very boldly to exercise your constitutional right in the Article 37 of the Kenyan Constitution by wuok oko motegno ka agitate for your rights, ka wacho ni gik moko matimore maricho nyaka losi. But wadwa wacho ni seche moko chopo time makoro nyaka wachiw thuolo mondo ji olos kaka oganda nikech nitie gik ma loso osekelo. Constitution 2010 ma wan go kawuono ni en courtesy of loso. The devolution ma wan go kawuono ni en courtesy of loso. Weche duto mantiere NADCO report en courtesy of dialogue. Omiyo dongruok duto ma wantiere godo e Kenya kaka wuono en because of loso. We must all agree ni nyaka wa start a conversation mar loso to each other but not loso at each other. Omiyo mano e kama tieko godo. Just in brief,